is that they appear to be understaffed, and that in order for them to continue to do what we're expecting to do, that it's going to take some additional staff. And I think that this particular unit is important enough and has shown that it's effective enough to warrant having another person, and I feel the necessity to do it as quickly as possible.
And I think I would second his motion in that I think with an additional officer, and I know you can't just switch and hire someone, but to go ahead and appropriate those funds, put it in work so that this department is proactive rather than reacting to people just turning in situations or situations that are so bad it has to take all the focus. And I agree, it's made a tremendous difference in the neighborhoods, and I think it's a real good example of what can be done if we put our commitment behind them to cleaning up the neighborhoods, taking care of the problems that are there, that the neighbors that we're hearing, they want to take care of.
And this is a quality violation, the bottom line, because these properties affect all the boats around them. And I agree with what's been said.
I need to see us, the mayor alluded a while ago that our motto is never step backwards. And I don't think we step backwards, I think we're moving forward. I just don't want to see us stand still because I think we need to continue to move forward with this particular issue. And I think by adding the personnel, it would certainly help us continue that progression that we have and then we have to move forward.
I just, I don't dispute that we need that. I just wonder whether we ought to set it to the chief and city manager to determine, you know, if there's some ways that we can put a person in this without mandating that we hire somebody.
I think it takes a special skill set, and that's what I hear from Reed there is that a contractor's license, there's a lot of training and background that they have to have that not necessarily comes just from policing.
My comment to that would be that I don't want to add additional responsibility. I think that this particular position, this particular unit warrants somebody that can give the full devotion to that particular aspect, and I would want to see someone else's job for position to be added as a part of their job, or someone has to juggle something. I think that this is important and it's been so effective that surely we can warrant having the first
I'd like to see a little more information on exactly what we might get from that we aren't getting now. This is sort of an area that we've not traded in the past. I have no basis to disagree, but I'd like to see us build. I'd like to see a case built on a stronger basis.
Yeah, and that's why I would rather see the recommendation come from the staff than that we mandate to the department head. I mean, Mary's what you laid 2 or 3 on. That was to say one is more important than the other. I mean, I'd like to see the chief and city manager.
I'm sorry, Terry.
And
I'm sorry. I remember that.
Council is in charge.
And I don't want to discount the report at all.
Would you all agree to some modification along those lines? Any further discussion? All in favor of this motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no.
No.
2, 3, with well, the motion fails, so I'd like to offer a substitute motion that we, I guess we incorporated both. I'd like to offer a substitute motion that the task force reconvene in 6 months, and that much earlier than that, Captain Bayer, city manager, and the chief come to us with their recommendation, cost, and whether the chief police chief thinks that's his top priority, the best person is.
Can you put time on that rather than just
I said much sooner than 6 months. Whenever they're prepared, but hopefully not until I get back from vacation. Like the end of January, is that okay?
We take the whole month off?
Well, I am going to miss a couple of meetings, I'll be honest.
Not to support the first motion is immediately putting there, just like I said, we need to get your budget and then we can do that.
What I meant by saying immediately was as soon as it can be done.
all the time.
You just amended it to.
Yeah, but I felt like I had not had enough time to consider this before we went into the budget. That's what I voted. And the amendments to the budget generally come from the staff. Doesn't have to, it can come from us. But I think it's better, in my opinion, it's better to ask the staff to get back to us on an issue that we raised than for us to make a motion to amend the budget. And that did not indicate that they're going to amend the budget.
Well, just for a point, this issue has been around for years. Something that maybe we had chosen not to really deal with. But it's an issue that's out there that people deal with every day.
And if you lend into something like this, you would want that.
It's not, you know, and we chose not to go with the more complex ordinances that we had reviewed for us that night. We chose not to go that way. And so we chose 3 fairly simple steps to an issue that is not an overnight issue, folks. The issue that I dealt with in West Hickory has been there ever since I've been on council, and it's not going away.
I don't disagree at all. It is an issue, but we have lots of other issues.
I think, we have addressed this issue. We need to see how the code enforcement unit has done it this year and see what recommendations may come out of that. We haven't heard that. Well, I'm all for, tightening things up. We'll see what our partners, I just like before we go back into position, because of the years.
Okay, are we in the middle of discussing my motion? Is that what we are?
I think there was a second, and is your motion to accept the task force recommendations, but in addition there to have Captain Baer come before council at an earlier time toward the end of January to discuss how it's going since January the 1st and some facts and figures along those lines.
And a recommendation.
Specifically related to personnel.
And also it was to draw, instead of in 6 months, 2 years, it was in 6 months. Task force.
The emphasis that I want to include, I just want to make sure I'm clear, is with personnel issues.
So we have a motion and a second. And I want to also add, I'm going to clarify and make sure you understood that we brought it that to a year.
Can the motion be restated? I'm not sure I know what the motion is.
The motion as restated is to accept the recommendation of the Rental Property Task Force, except that the task force should reconvene in 6 months. And we added in the third item that we asked that Captain Baer, Chief Atkins, City Manager Berry discuss various aspects of this issue, cost, priority, and make a recommendation back to us for our consideration on personnel. It's pretty long, isn't it? We have a second, right? Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. What, we have, how many no's? One no.